I never believed in ghosts or the supernatural, but when the old radio in my attic started turning on by itself every night, my skepticism began to waver. It wasn't just the eerie static that filled the room, it was the haunting message that followed. The station didn't exist on any known frequency, and the voice that spoke was chillingly familiar. It whispered secrets, things no one else could possibly know about me, things I had buried long ago. As the static crackled, it promised a revelation that would change everything I thought I knew. Desperate for answers, I spent my days researching, combing through archives, and speaking to anyone who might have a clue about this phantom broadcast. The radio was an old relic from my grandfather, a man who had spent his life as a ham radio enthusiast. But he had passed away years ago, and the equipment hadn't been touched since. I was convinced there was a logical explanation, even as each night the transmissions grew more intense, the voice more insistent. My name being spoken was the final straw. Someone was taunting me, but I couldn't fathom how. Driven by a mix of fear and curiosity, I decided to confront whatever was behind this. Armed with tools to dismantle the radio, I climbed into the attic as the last rays of sunlight disappeared. The moment I touched the radio, the static began, louder and more frenzied than ever. The voice was no longer a whisper, it was a commanding presence that filled the room. "The truth lies within," it said, and I felt a cold breeze sweep through the attic, despite the windows being shut. As I pried open the back of the radio, I discovered something I never expected, an old journal belonging to my grandfather, hidden within the casing. Its pages detailed his experiments with contacting the other side, his obsession with a world beyond our own. The final entry was a warning, a plea to whoever found the journal not to follow in his footsteps. But it was too late for me. The last transmission that revealed my name was a message from beyond, and now, I fear, I've opened a door that can never be closed.